Good. Rory McIlroy, 3 under, 67. Rory, maybe not the way you wanted to finish, but a good round here. Just talk us through it.
Yeah, a really solid start. You'd take 67 around this golf course any day. So even though I'm standing up here slightly frustrated that I bogeyed the last, it's a great start to the tournament. I felt like I did most things well today. I certainly, I putted well, and I hit the ball in the right spots, and I hit a lot of greens, gave myself plenty of chances. Just basically did everything that you need to do at a US Open. Overall really pleased about the start, and that's now 2 majors in a row that I've started well, and hopefully just keep going from here.
Dylan?
Yeah, for being tied for the lead, shooting 3 under, you seem pretty fired up out there, like you had a little extra edge. How would you describe your mindset today?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think once I played our front 9, the backside, in 2 under par, no bogeys, I think I sort of then was like, okay, let's try to play this round without a bogey, and that was sort of the mindset. And I did that for 17 holes, which was great. And then just I was sort of in 2 minds about what shot to hit on the second shot of 9, and missed the green where you just can't miss it. And I didn't do that all day. If I missed it in the right spot. Played for the fat part of the greens, and there that's why I was frustrated, because you miss it left, it's a pretty simple up and down, you make par, you move on. So, but it's fine, it's something to learn from, and sitting here talking about the bad stuff when 17 of the holes are really good. But I'm happy with the start, and thought my mindset was really good out there.
We'll go to Alan on your right.
Rory, you sort of become the moral compass of the professional game, and all this energy and rhetoric around the tour versus live, does it inspire you to want to make a statement just with your golf clubs?
Not really. It's been 8 years since I won a major, and I just want to get my hands on one again.
We'll go to Steve on your left.
I'm going to ask you, too, what stands out more for you, the par saves on 2 and 5 or the birdies?
The par saves on 2 and 5.
Can you talk us through how difficult they were and what you were looking at?
I think one of the things over the years that I maybe haven't done as well at US Opens is when I've put myself in those sort of positions, like in that long rough on 2, or where I found myself on 5, trying to be a little too heroic with the first shot, and leaving it in there, or just sort of completely getting it wrong, and then all of a sudden you're scrambling not to make a double. So I think, I think walking up to those greens, I was accepting of the fact that just give yourself a putt for, a putt of 10, 15, 20 feet for par, and I feel like I'm putting well enough that I'll have a chance to make those. So that was sort of the mindset, and to hold 2 putts like that and keep momentum going, that was huge. Especially on 5, it's drivable par 4. You're thinking of making birdie on it, and all of a sudden you're scrambling for par. It was nice to make that putt there.
Have you by any chance had any time with Lee Trevino?
Not much.
Okay.
No,
okay.
Not much.
We'll stay on this side, Ben.
Rory, it was hard not to notice that some of your frustrations came out after that long wait on 5. Did that play anything into it?
Yeah, the guys in front of us were playing so slow. They were like a hole or a hole and a half behind the group in front of them. That was a little frustrating too.
And, you went on a little run after you started getting fired up. Did that help you?
I don't know, waiting on shots helps, but I made a nice birdie on 7 and a nice birdie on 8, which are 2 of the easier holes on the course.
Stay here with Bob.
Roy, it's obvious you want to get off to a good start, which is something you hadn't done much in majors before the PGA last month. How does it change things when you're able to do that?
Yeah, it does. You feel like you're right in the tournament from the start of the week, which is nice. I'm going into tomorrow with the mindset of let's keep it going, rather than, where's the cut line or whatever. If you don't get off to a great start, those thoughts start to creep in. Okay, what I need to do just to be here for the weekend. So it's certainly a different mindset when you get off to a good start, and I just got to keep it going.
We're going to go to Phil on the right.
Rory, just how difficult was that second shot on 5 with the stance, etc.
Yeah,
and
I
just
mean-
talk us through that and the reaction, if you
Yeah,
would, please.
I feel, again, you're going to encounter things at a US Open, whether they be lies or stuff like that you just don't really encounter any other week, and it's hard not to get frustrated because I'm walking up there going like just come back into the bunker or whatever. Like the thickest rough on the course is around the edges of the bunkers. So I was sort of cursing the USGA whenever I was going up to the ball, and then it's one of those things that happens here. It doesn't really happen anywhere else, and you just have to accept it. And I give the sand a couple of whacks because I'd already messed it up, so it wasn't like it was much more work for Harry. And then I just reset and played a decent bunker shot, and then it was really nice to hold that putt. But you're going to encounter things this week that you just don't usually come across the other weeks of the year, and just have to try to accept them as best you can.
2 more, Don.
Since you have been described as the conscience of your sport, how do you feel about being placed on that kind of pedestal?
It's like I'm just being me and living my life and doing what I think is right and trying to play the best golf that I possibly can. I mean, I wasn't asked to be put here. I wasn't trying to be in this position. I'm just being me.
Last question right here.
Rory, when you're an athlete known for keeping your composure the way you are, do you think it's okay once in a while to show that competitive anger on the golf course just to remind people how much it means to you?
Yeah, of course. Almost to remind yourself sometimes how much it means to you as well. And again, like some of these reactions that you saw out there today, whether it be the hitting the sand on 5 or the club throw on 9, you just have to be so precise and so exact at this golf tournament, maybe compared to some others, that any little thing that doesn't quite go right is you're sort of putting yourself behind the 8 ball. So the margins are just so fine in this tournament, and I think you can sort of see that out there with some of the reactions.
Great playing today. Thanks for your time, Rory.
Thank you.